Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Space Tyrant. I'm gonna get my ass kicked, but Wussman don't lose. Control and research. I should be able to maybe do this. I mean, as long as we can finish this mission, we should have like an easier time of things, hopefully. I don't know. I just want this to work. It should work. Okay, so we get a prison right off the bat. Accomplish the following. Okay, so we get a scapegoat. Scapegoat right off the bat is an incredibly useful boon. Speaking of incredibly useful boons, we could potentially pick up another fleet right off the bat. Come on, damn it. Well, whatever. We'll get another fleet soon, and this will give me some serious benefits. Okay, fast refit adds a cruiser to the fleet. Oh, that's handy. Thank you. I was gonna be real sad if it was, oh, blood fever. Collect samples for study. And we get a whole slew of science. Okay. I'm gonna go with the fast missile racks on those guys. Let's see. This is my new fleet, yeah? Let's go for the science. Science is incredibly useful here. Now I've got a ton of it, and benefits. Okay. Still need exploration traits. Let's commandeer the racers. Let's see what happens. There's no way to catch up with them. Well, that's fine. Okay, so Jade Fortress or Wide Bays. Let's do Jade Fortress. I could do fast refit, or I don't want to do tachyon torpedoes. We're gonna do fast refit on this group. Move you over. Bring him on. There we go. A little bit of a surplus. Do the same thing on this side. That should give us a bit of a benefit. Okay, and then let's go. Yeah, having two fleets immediately is going to make life a lot easier. Especially because they should be able to start picking up some benefits. Okay, so we get insight. Nah. I'm not too keen on going down to this planet just because it's worth, like, nothing, but I don't really have much of a choice. Do Meteor Strike, speed this up a bunch. There we go. And regenerate. Yeah, we're all good. Okay. Unfortunately, Snake Eye. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be kind of butts. It's a specifically poor planet. Oh, but this reduced ship's production costs. That's helpful. That's what I need. Yeah, reducing ship costs should make life a lot easier. Pacifist movement. Course their leader. 2 new cards. So what do you got? Scientific equipment or Titan Grip? Do Titan Grip to start with. Let's take a look at the rest of these. Yeah, I want this fleet to probably go up and around, or honestly... Wait, what do you mean hand size exceeded? Let's get rid of that one. My hand size is 3. I don't get it. And this is why I didn't want to get rid of the tachyon torpedoes immediately. Okay, so we do get a personnel transfer. Let's do that. These guys worry me for a moment. Let's invade. Damn it. Okay. Unfortunately, invasions are kind of crippling in this game. Okay, tactical volley. Okay, let's get rid of that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it. Sanctions, eh? Oh, deploy militia, that's worrying. Okay, banned experiment. Let's finish invading here. We'll be able to buy another fleet. at the end of this turn, which will help. Petty King. Engineer their demise. That's annoying. No, I don't want to... Oh, I've got to re-invade them. Okay, well, let's just go for this one. So I'm going to have to recapture them. That's obnoxious. Ion Storm, bat in the hatches. One ship destroyed. Oh, and that was an expensive one, too. Let's try again. Wormhole. Enter the wormhole. We do get Navigator. We lose ships for that. It's rough. Okay. Well, that sets me back a ton. Yeah, this deploying militia thing is worrying. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. RNG is being incredibly unkind to me, and to be fair, I made some bad decisions. I just usually assume if I can, Oh, good. Spent fleet to move again. Thank you. Okay, so we explore. Surrounded ship. Board the ship. We get a destroyer. We sell the destroyer. Okay, and let's reserve tank these guys. So we can go here. Because, yeah, those sanctions are crippling. Mob rule. Do eviscerate. This guy's kind of in the same vein as I am. I got tech that he does not, though, which is nice. Please don't take out my ships. Kind of need them for things. Nope, took them out. I mean, we should be able to win. Don't hit the guy in the back. Okay, yeah. I was expecting a little bit more from that one, but unfortunately I can't control how my guys act, which is obnoxious. Okay, so we gotta go up here, because we gotta go after this group. Okay, let's start with the shield wall. That's helpful. Do a tactical volley. Do a tactical volley. Yeah, unfortunately, they're all going for that destroyer. I'm glad I gave them the extra HP, that's for certain. Now. Let's do another shield wall. Life is good, and they're probably not going to kill that destroyer. Nope, there he goes. Nope. He just barely manages to avoid it. God damn, these guys are armored. For better or worse, I'm gonna start nuking that. Yeah, that militia is concerning me. Where'd these guys come from? That's worrying. Okay, so let's use the tachyon torpedoes. Hurt them down a bunch. Oh, jeez, we're right next to an alien world. That's concerning. Idle robots. Smash them up and use them for parts. So we're sadistic now. Good. That fleet was specifically really worrying. Okay, and you can do something. I don't know if I want to, though. We can do it later. Yeah, deploying militia again. I can't move, I can't do anything, and I make no money, which means no new ships. I've locked on this place for 3 turns. For largely nothing. Trying to decide what I want to do here. I'm just gonna waste them. Might actually be able to make this. That stun is crippling, though. You idiot, go for this guy. We got it, if only because Armageddon rule. Awesome. And, of course, this is the one that I managed to take. It's fine. Gigantic natives. Study them. Okay. Scientist trait increases. Nobody else can move. We've got a death laser. I'm just going to do band experiment. A renewed assault would be tempting, but we're not actually conquering anywhere. But yeah, we need that extra fleet back home, because that deploying militia thing is really scary. Okay, so for starters, hire that fleet. Can't afford much of anything. Well, good luck. It's a tied fight. But sometimes tied fights have a way of working out in my favor. So expensive. There we go. Yeah, it's so expensive and, thank you. It's so expensive replacing these guys. It's painful. We're doing fine. Planetary improvement, hack the planet, planet power added, shatter for some extra mana. Probably not that helpful. Okay. I'm going to bring this guy back here. And shipyard. Man, you know it's bad when all you can afford is 1 destroyer. This is garbage. Extra rock. I'm gonna retake my planet, I think. Do I get tyranny for that? I do not. That's worrying. Mutiny. Few commanders of your Space Force become convinced they'll become the next target of your sadistic practices. Mutiny is inevitable unless you act immediately. Smash them, mock them, or ignore them. Mock them. We lose a little bit of money of my no money. Well, all things considered, that could have been worse. This is really problematic. Not making money is truly a serious worry. We might get Nobel Prize, but it's concerning. Adds 2 frigates to a fleet. Okay. So next up, let's go after these guys. They're fairly weak. Tactical volley. I'm just going to withdraw him from battle so he can survive. Okay. So he levels up, finally. Let's invade. It's not what I want, but it's okay. We get renewed assault. Oh, I could have done orbital bombardment, too. Well, both worked out in my favor. Let's hack the planet. We have the ability to hurry for research. That's not at all useful. Thank you. Okay. Overcharge. Fighter squadrons per enemy. Did I? Yep, they managed to live through it, just barely. These are pricey. But we can add a dreadnought to the fleet. Yes. I'm just barely squeaking by here. Trying to save my ships. Yeah, we gotta get these planetary forges, but now that we've smashed most of his larger fleets, my chances of success here are rising. These guys are fortifying. I got nothing in my favor here. I'm just gonna wait. Hopefully next turn we get a better card. Because these guys are going to be impossible to take down, but I'd rather not waste a fleet if I can avoid it. Okay, so how much EXP? 2 out of 3. I'm gonna do combat simulation. Okay. Well, let's do shipyard. If only to move them around a little bit. I'd love to afford some more ships, but hey, I can't. Okay, shipyard. I'm just gonna pick up a carrier. And we're gonna try and take these guys on. Unfortunately, that space monster has me very worried. Laser strike, thank you. Okay, gotta seal those breaches. Geoshield. Good. Just barely survived. Okay, unfortunately we're gonna be here for a while, but this is fine. As long as that space monster doesn't come to blow my fleet up. We will be okay. And I do have orbital bombardment, but we don't really want to do that here. So that's deploying militia. Where's my main fleet? Here. Yeah, I want to take that. Yeah, I can reasonably take this group on. Okay. Yeah, I'd much prefer to have a bunch of little bonus dudes. Oh. Gotta seal that breach. Now I'm gonna play these in slow motion, just for fear of losing anybody. Because so far, so good, making this work. I don't like how slow the battles are, but at the same time, if I can keep my guys alive, then it's worth it. Because losing a single dude is crippling. Also, we're right next to our enemy fleets. Oh, look at that planet. Now that is a planet worth... worth the price. Okay. Let's get that. We're at 7 out of 12. Don't have anything else I can do here. Yeah, if I can get this planet, our problems are solved. Oh. Well, that blew up. The hell? I don't know. Today is a very bad day for Botland. Okay. Because we've got a lot of research around, but like, I really do feel like this game went from... let's see, the death ritual culture. The custom of this planet is to terminate beings when they reach a certain age, and their productivity drops off. While amusing, this is not in keeping with imperial policy. Witness the ceremony. Curious. Seeing the mindless sacrifices is an amusing diversion, but you quickly move on. A tyrant's work is never done. Okay. So I got some stuff. I got a ton of stuff to do. We got... I might hold on to that, actually. Let's use Band Experiment instead. That's a little bit more immediately useful. Time Tourist. Give a tour. And we lose the unrest meter. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna try and take this, I'm gonna try and take this forge. We desperately need everything and anything that can reduce our ship prices. Commandeer the racers. And we get an extra move. Ain't that handy? Let's try Shipyard. Did not actually reduce my... Oh, I see. So they're both derelicts, aren't they? Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so what do we got? Laser Strike. Oh, and they're nice and vulnerable here. Let's Geoburst him. Might not have been necessary. Oh, there goes one of my frigates, but I kind of expected that they were going to have a bad day. Okay, unfortunately this is going to take multiple turns to invade. Ah, I had delusions that I'd be able to take it, but no dice. We will have to wait. Okay. Anybody else? Nope. Yeah, I do have that death ray that I can fire. Balls. I hate these things. I really wish there was a escape button. We didn't even do damage to it. Well, luckily it's not going to invade. Oh, I just realized the fleet down there is, Wait, where'd they go? I'm having a bad day, guys. I really am. Well, I'll make it work. At least we don't have to worry about unrest killing us. We just have to worry about them fucking... like... no money, and RNG is just shitting on me so hard. Okay, well that's helpful. I'm just gonna pop personnel transfer on this one. Oh, we get orbital bombardment. That would be nice. If I could, you know, use it. Shipyard. Well, I gotta say, the extra ships help. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to roll these guys down this direction. That's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass to go after. Okay. I don't have anything. I mean, I could just accept it and try and take them both out. In one way or another, we got the money. Oh, local court. Assassinate the judge. No one brings the tyrant to heel. Let the galaxy be damned. Your hitman takes out the judge, leaving the courtroom in disarray. Okay, so furious of being thrown in the pain booth for a trivial offense, a local noble brings legal charges against you. I'll react. Okay. Yeah, so we really don't have to worry about unrest, which is nice. Okay, so I'm gonna zap that fleet. I can conceivably take these guys both on. Let's stun an enemy ship for seconds. Okay, there we go. Yeah, with the double regeneration field, we've got a shot. Okay, so there's one. That was the hardest. Second fight, much easier. Heal to full. We're gonna hold on to that because we can start with the regeneration field almost immediately. Seal those breaches. Nope. Oh, I did heal the right one full. Good. We got it. Okay. That is close business. We got it, and he's up to level 3. Unfortunately, it does zilch. Nothing discovered. Protection field. Good. Okay, and I don't have anything else I can do. But we finally are starting to get some money here. Like, it's so goddamn mean. Okay. Maybe let's not do a landing party there. You're gonna have to come up here. Okay, let's stun this ship. Yeah, these guys hurt. We're not doing a whole heck of a lot of damage to him either. Figured I'd lose him. Well, honestly, we can afford a new cruiser anyway, so it's not so bad. I'm just hoping that we get some, Nope, because we've already had it in the past. Bounty Hunter. Player as a hitman. Okay, so we get hitman, but unfortunately can't move again. Let's do extra exploration. Shapeshifter's secret police. Gets me some cards. Good. Okay, Marine detachment, or let's do Marine detachment for now. Because we could use a carrier. Technically, I could use 2. Sort of. Here's what we want to do. There we go. That is a fairly stand-up fleet. And you're going to go after this fleet here. Okay. Destroy all fighters. Max out energy meter. Let's do withdraw. Okay, boarding party. Let's withdraw him. He's in too much trouble. But he's also too worth having. Okay. So we only lose 1 ship from that. We could have lost a little bit more. Could have gotten bad. I guess we get multiple events. Board the ship, and we get a frigate. Awesome. I'm just gonna put it there. Losing that carrier sucked. There they go. Awesome. Unfortunately, this freaking planet is kind of useless. As long as we've got this area up here, that will help. Which one do I go for? I'll go for the one that's deploying militia. Fighters per energy. Let's slow this down a bit. I guess I'll just slam a jam him. Sometimes I wonder if keeping things at like high speeds is actually like a really, really bad idea. Okay. There we go. We invade. Okay. And for better or worse, I'm going to get rid of that. Because apparently my hand limit is 2 this round. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, so we get a tightened grip. Could definitely use that. Okay. So you're slowly making your way back. You need another carrier and a pair of destroyers. These guys, this world's gonna take forever. Okay, let's just eviscerate the healer. Pop that shield wall. Shield wall does not make as much of a difference as you think it would, which sucks. You'd think it would take some hits. Also, apparently this lab is quote-unquote vulnerable. I'm not entirely sure I'd count that one. Okay, so we're there. We're at 9 out of 12. Let's go Empire income, because it's probably not going to go up higher than this. And what else do we have? Invade. Good. Even though going after a crystal planet, not actually going to help me that much. But it does give me some tech. Fighter warheads, okay. That was incredibly helpful. Yeah, I can't go after the shark. God, it would piss me off if the space shark came after me. Jeez, do we even have any enemies that we need to be particularly wary of? These fleets concern me, but they're not in a position to threaten yet. If one of these big fleets leaves, then I'm in trouble. You motherfucker. I killed him. We didn't lose our dreadnought. Thank God. I was gonna be so pissed. Okay. I was gonna be really pissed about that. Alright, so for starters, we gotta fire the death laser. Gotta hurt that down, because he worries me. Let's finish invading this lab. Actually gonna throw a bit of a gasket. It's okay. All we have to do is survive. Because as soon as the next turn rolls around, we'll win. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, another derelict forge. What's even the point of the derelict forges? I have no idea. So let's get rid of this. I'm gonna move this here. Get rid of one of these. Put that there. I'd like to get another ship and protect that destroyer, but Friggin' got other things to do. Let's go after this. Summon the reinforcements immediately. Fire the meteors. But yeah, this way, at the very least, we've got multiple sources of regeneration for the entire fleet, which is super helpful. There's another freaking space whale there. That's... Why me? I mean, it's okay. We'll win. We will win, just barely. And that's all I need. Because, yeah, this is just going to fortify up. Like, who cares? It's not actively threatening me. It would be nice if I could have gotten that planet, but... Okay. Do we... Yes. Okay, so we get tech, and then more tech. And we've won. Oh, well, one way or another, yeah. We start with Commander Greenfoot, so we finally have another one. Which means they advance, and now we have to worry about stuff. Okay, Mark of Warrior. Commanders start with +1 EXP. Extra damage while a fleet contains 2 carriers. Both are really good. Let's go with the carrier support. The extra EXP would be good, but I tend to do 2 carriers, 3 cruisers as my style. So do I start with these guys? I don't know. Well, here's the question. I'm worried about capture. Queen's Grace. Yeah, capture is terrifying. I need to do one of these. It's tempting to just do this one. It's control. It's not going to give me much reward, but it'll start cutting down on the Senate control. I mean, otherwise, this one would be nice. It is a vulnerable sector. There are smaller alterations to the mission and map. Oh. It doesn't actually tell me what it is. Yeah, it's just that capture and hold. Because, of course, the enemies always end up with it. Like, I don't know if I can do capture. But I do have 2 commanders now, which is so nice. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I'll think about it next time. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of Space Tyrant. And as always, thanks for watching.